You ever heard of a slave considered a successful man? He was a successful slave. He was living in Potiphar's house, the captain of the guard, which was one of Pharaoh's men. And it said, anything that Joseph did, the Lord caused to succeed in his hands. So we see in this story that yes, the enemy can come and try to steal and try to kill and try to destroy you. But even in the midst of that, when you remain faithful to God, he still gives you life and life abundantly. Because God's abundance might be in the position that you're in that you don't think looks very successful. But yet here he is with Joseph. Goes on to say, now Joseph was handsome in form and appearance. Like Joseph had it all going on, I'm telling you. He really was rocking it. And after a time, this little handsomeness and all this stuff again becomes a curse. It says Potiphar's wife sees him and she cast her eyes on Joseph and she said, lie with me. But he refused and said to his master's wife, behold, because of me, my master has concern about, he doesn't have concern about anything in the house. And he's telling Potiphar's wife, I don't want any part of this. Like, I actually have a great life. I am in control of everything right now. Potiphar, trust me. I am not going to sleep with you. He said, how could I do this wickedness and sin against God? And as she spoke to Joseph day after day, he did not listen. And then she kept saying, lay beside me, lay beside me. He wouldn't listen. But one day, he went into the house to do his work. None of the men of the house were in the house. She caught him by his garment and said, lie with me. But he left his garment in her hand and fled and got out of the house.